think that in business and your personal life, money and time must be invested wisely. You may be looking for some advice or just an overview about Italian taxes here. But first, there is something you have to remember before starting to go down this rabbit hole, okay, of the Italian rules. Number one, I would say taxes in Italy have unique ways, regulations, laws that you have to understand. So you must forget about what actually works in your home country. There are rates, deductions, incentives, and credits for you to learn and apply, requirements to fit, and deadlines to save in your agenda. Number two, I would say, well, a commercialista does not necessarily know everything about international rules and international treaties. A lawyer or a real estate professional is not an international consultant. So if you're looking for expertise and deep knowledge on a specific tax international matter, you have to rely to a certain expert. If you have a heart problem, do you go to the dentist? I don't think so. You know what I mean, right? Number three, I would say rules are clear, but it takes time to master them. 99.9% of the content you see online is based on general rules, average case studies. So first you have to understand what's the details that can bring to the solution of your problem. And an expert, a real expert, is not the one you pay to share his point of view only, but mainly his expertise and knowledge. In other words, the less he tries to guess, the better. Number four, Italian taxes do not work alone. Unless you cut completely with your home country, your nationality, your foreign assets, your tax history, and your finances have an impact on the Italian tax return, as much as currency and foreign tax return if you file any. Number five, becoming a tax resident can be a choice, not just a consequence only. This means you can plan, you can use time on your side, and there are many ways you can use the famous 103 days rule to maximize tax incentives or to minimize the tax bill. Number six, the first tax year will look like an incredible mountain to climb for you. And more likely, you'll get stuck. You'll get scared of tax implications. The reality is you must invest some time at the beginning to learn the basics. And once you understand the rules, your taxes will become easier and easier year by year. Number seven, it's very hard for you to file your taxes on your own, at least in Italy. And this is why the majority of the expats hire a professional, hire a CAF, hire a commercialista, hire an international tax firm. And doing so, either way, you put your money and your future into someone else's hands, more likely someone you just met and you have to trust. So choose wisely. Number eight, Italy knows. The Italian Revenue Agency knows about your foreign assets, personal income and personal expenses, thanks to the common reporting standards, the information exchange between countries. So unless you use cash only, every single moment of your financial and tax life is in their records. This means you cannot be superficial in your tax return in Italy or in the filing the correct information. They do cross-check. Number nine, you will start paying your taxes by June of the following calendar year in which you become a tax resident. In other words, you don't or you cannot pay your income taxes on the go or every quarter or every month. You have to save your money for the right time to come. Biggest lesson, don't panic and relax. Number 10, documentary evidence for everything and for everyone. When you hire a professional and he files your taxes, ask for the receipt. When you sign a lease contract, ask for the receipt. When you incur some medical costs in Italy or home improvements, ask for a receipt. Is it clear enough? And keep those documents for 10 years. Before I leave, I'm giving you an extra takeout. Something you can apply in your personal life too. Trust your guts. When you have to pick a professional and there is something wrong about him that makes you feel uncomfortable, just leave. When you read about tax incentives but you don't fully understand pros and cons, ask the right questions before you commit. And if there is anything in this Italian document you're about to sign that you don't feel safe with or sounds risky, hit pause and ask for more details. Do your due diligence. Always.